Feed the hungry and help those in trouble. Then your light will shine out from the darkness, and the darkness around you will be as bright as day. Those words from Isaiah 58:10 describe the mission of Haiti Arise. Haiti Arise is a faith-based humanitarian organization located in the semi-rural outskirts of Grand Goave, in the southwest area of the Caribbean island of Haiti. Here, treed mountains rise from the beautiful sandy beaches. Mango, banana, and coconut trees abound. In January of 2010, an earthquake of a 7.2 magnitude struck Haiti. It damaged the technical institution, their perimeter walls, and water tower located on the 5-acre site of Haiti Arise. It was the first major earthquake to strike the country in 170 years, and it killed 300,000 people. This film documents a February 2012 visit to the Haiti Arise mission. It seeks to inform those that will follow on short-term and long-term missions to support the nonprofit organization and its vision of hope.
When I was a slave, I don't want to forget that. That lady that I was a slave to took me to church at 5 years old, and I gave my life to Jesus Christ. So I look at it, whatever happened to me when I was a slave, I look at it as a blessing. Because maybe if I stayed home with my parents, I would be a voodoo priest. But God knew what He was doing, got me out at a very early age. I was blessed and very fortunate not to grow up around voodoo, that I was set apart by Christ. And anyway, in the children's home, the children was connected with a local church. And the local church, 14, 15 years old, 16, I became the youth leader, associate pastor of that church. And then the lady, one of the sponsors that I had when I was in the children's home, came down from Canada to visit. And why exactly about the time I was to graduate high school, came down and said, "Mark, when you finish high school, what would you like to do?" By then I had lots of vision. I wanted to become a lawyer, a doctor, and all of those things. And then she was on her way going to Jamaica to a conference, and that conference was being held at a Bible school. And then when she left the conference, she sent me a letter and said, "Mark, I found this wonderful Bible school. I would like you to go there." Really, that started the journey that God was taking me.
The name Haiti Arise. Arise is an acronym. It means actively raising individuals to serve and evangelize. Actively raising individuals to serve and evangelize. And so serving, it's not just meaning spiritually, but serving their own community, serving their own people to make this a better place. And evangelizing, obviously, is to bring the hope of the gospel to the people. So it's been amazing to see God at work through all of the different programs that He's allowed us to establish. Like Mark said, we have technical college. We teach trade skills in electricity, mechanics, carpentry, cooking, sewing, what else? Computers, English, and we have Bible college classes. We also have established an elementary school. This year we had 310 kids. We're establishing our medical clinic to serve the community. When we have clinics, when we have teams that come and do clinics 4 times a year, we serve about 1,000 people in a week. So you can imagine how much it's going to serve the community being open all the time. We also have plans to build a children's village and expand the elementary school into high school as well. So we're starting from the very youngest and going all the way to X, as old as possible. And of course the church is the heart of it all, the heartbeat. of everything we're doing, it's our desire to see people come to know Jesus.
This is the preschool to grade 5 school that was constructed after the earthquake. It was sort of part of the 5-year plan, but everything got ramped up after the earthquake in 2010. So this school was constructed. There's 350 students here from preschool right up to grade 5. And it's lunchtime and recess time right now. And we've got, they're all out playing. Those students down there in the roadway are out with their teacher. It's time for them to, they're on their bathroom break.
Well, I'm going to call the guy.
Yeah.
Probably get it tomorrow or Saturday. Because remember, we already put in 7 tons.
I know.
7.5.
Okay, so basically, Garrett wants to get the stuff all tied and poured before he leaves. Only has 2 more working hours.
Okay.
For the footings and for the columns.
Well, he would have to come back.
Or we can just hide his passport for a couple of days.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's a good idea.
And where we see them parging there, to the left of that you'll see the exposed brick. Somewhere in there is going to be a doorway through that wall. It's going to be a secure door with a security guard there, because there's a road behind there. That would be the public entrance for the clinic. So this area here is going to be the waiting area. This is the pharmacy, central courtyard here. And on the right-hand side, we've got basically the administration plus the pharmacy. On this left side, we have all the treatment rooms.
Here we've got the outer wall, the west wall and the north campus. And you see up on the top there, that's the top of the clinic that's built in right into the top of the wall. And the idea is we're going to cut a doorway.
Yes, directly behind me here is sort of almost a typical living situation. That I'm talking about the little shack there, or plastic. And there's the new house for a family. Another Haiti Rise house, right?
Yeah.
You can tell the Haiti Rise house is a solid concrete roof.
Yeah, was this case the possibility? Yeah. Area wise is help him to have this house.
Well, this is a housing property right here. It's about an acre that Mark picked up in the last year, I believe, with the idea of they had this program called Each One Build One. And the idea there, some of the criteria was that the families had to prove ownership of land and had to have had their house destroyed in the earthquake, and be willing to work on the house and 2 others after theirs was built. And they built, within the next couple of weeks, they'll finish their 26th house that's been built over the last over a year. But a lot of the voodoo temples were destroyed, far more than you would imagine,
right.
Just based on being just generally widespread, right?
Right.
And certainly said since the time he's been here in 2004, when the kids would be out singing voodoo songs. Now you rarely hear that, and just kids out, singing Christian songs, and Bible songs and things like that, praising the Lord. So he's seen a dramatic shift in people coming to Christ and a change in attitude. Here's a 2-acre property that's a goat farm that Haiti Rise owns. As you can see, it's got a partial wall all the way around, and they were working on this when the earthquake hit. And basically, as a result of the earthquake, the priorities changed quite a bit. And they built the school, because most of the schools in the town were destroyed. And the school now has over 300 students. And they built a clinic, and they're focusing on the children's village as the more pressing needs. But they're planning on getting back to the goat farm, finishing the wall around, and teach the people husbandry and a dairy for more protein and more variety in their diet. Okay, this is their main property. It's a 7-acre property. It's going to house the children's village. We're starting to dig in the background. Some duplexes and fourplexes for orphans, and also a big church facility and 3 schools and other facilities. Just looking at the power here with James and trying to figure out how to pull the power off the main line here for city, and then where to put the transformers, etc. inside. Here's the central area, all right, which would be out where those goats are, right there, those 3 goats. That'd be kind of right in the middle. There's 3 schools, 3 main schools over on this side, which is off to the left. And that's an elementary, middle school, and then a high school. And then a huge multi-purpose church facility and classrooms. And then behind here, it's not shown in this one, is other administration offices and long-term staffing quarters.
Like right from your outside corners?
I know.
Do the whole outside strip first, and then...
And God put in our heart to establish a children's village. So when we go out there, find those kind of children, the slave children, bring them in a place. We build small apartment, 4 or 5 children per apartment, and then train couple or a mature person that can come and raise 4 or 5 children as the children. Get up in the morning, give them a hug, give them a kiss, comb their hair, shower them, send them to school, cook for them, come back home, raise them as a family unit. When I was growing up, I never had those kind of experience. I can never remember that one day that my parents gave me a hug and kiss and said, "Mark, I love you, you're a wonderful boy." I never experienced this kind of things. I didn't grow up with them. But we want to create an environment where we give those children an experience. They go to school, they have Jesus in their heart. When they finish high school, there is a technical school they can go to, learn a skill, learn a trade, and then face their future. With Jesus in their heart, take care of their family, go back to community, create businesses in community, and in return, the country will be changed. She said, all is well. They come at 5 in the morning. They clean, and then they make breakfast, and then make juice, and then serve the people. So the missionaries really like pancake, so they make pancake all the time.
In our luxury bus on the way to the compound. walking back to the compound. Oh boy!
Walking the mile.
We gotta walk away back.
Christianity has really blossomed in the last 8 years since this 200-year pact was terminated in 2004. So it's been a tremendous transformation, and a lot of good things are happening in the country.
We seek to do God's will, and my husband and I are retired, and in the winter time we've decided to be snowbirds, but snowbirds with a purpose, and to find a mission where we are needed and enjoy the fruits of our labor, but helping others who are less fortunate than we are. We've done a couple of others in Thailand and a couple of other places. We like to see the world doing this, but Haiti has grabbed our hearts at the moment, and particularly the mission of Haiti Arise. It's a wonderful vision from God, and we feel fortunate to being able to help fulfill that vision.
Mark and Lisa realized that the foundation of education is absolutely critical to the development of this country. So education plus the spiritual maturity plus economic opportunities is what this place is all about. Training, education, and spiritual impact.
Here's my number one man, the welder. This is John Philippe. Yeah, he's a good welder.
Notice that this week particularly, the Haitians are joking with me more. I'm laughing with them. There seems to be a real camaraderie connection with them. We're really having fun out there.
Really felt that God has put me in a position through my job as a lineman to come down here and just look at their power situation. There's a lot of contentment here, even with what the situation is. So they just amaze me every day, the children, the joy that they have with nothing, and what simple things bring them such amazing joy, and how we need to step back and take some of that to heart. I'm a structural engineer in Pasadena, California, and this is my third time to Haiti Arise. I came down last June 2011. I came back in September of 2011, and both of those trips were with an organization called Engineering Ministries International. Then we talked to Mark and Lisa, and we figured out what they wanted to do with this campus. What was their plan? Feeling pretty comfortable walking around the community. I get to I run into people that I know that I've seen at church, or I met somebody yesterday that told me, "Oh, I'll see you on Thursday at the service." So it's really cool to see the impact that Haiti Arise is having on their neighbors in this community.
And so the opportunities for people to come alongside and come alongside Mark and Lisa and catch the vision, the potentials are really unlimited.
And this is the technical school that I'm building, but we are building together. And this is replacing the technical school that collapsed during the earthquake. They had 350 students here, but the school was actually less than half the size of what we're building here. So right now we're pouring the beams that are going to tie all the walls together. This part you see is only the bottom half of the beam, and then there will be another 8 inches on top of this, and then the floor will be poured over everything. This is Eval, and this is Wesley, and they are my first class helpers here. Both of them are excellent young men, and they're learning some carpentry.
My husband contacted Haiti Arise last year as they were praying for an engineer, and after he was here for about a month, I joined him, and I came back with him this time, and we are here for 5 months. We are very blessed to be here. The Haitian people are very thankful for those who help. What do I do? A little bit of everything. I could be in the kitchen, I could be upstairs sorting laundry, but I'm most of the time on the site with my husband, either cutting rebar ties under the mango tree. As there's very little wood construction here, it is usually all brick, mortar, stone, concrete.
There. And they're for the medical clinic. They're going through the walls. And through the walls and opening up the medical clinic to the outside community.
Soin de Haiti Wise pour prendre soin petit.
So God took care of Haiti Wise, and return Haiti Wise can take care of God's people.
Pile bagay pour ti moun.
Haiti Wise does lots of things for children.
Haiti Wise fait un pile bagay pour grand moun.
Also adults.
Haiti Wise fait un pile bagay pour jeune moun.
And also the young people.
Pasteur Mark jusqu'à présent.
So I can say about Pastor Mark until now.
Merci.
Thank you.
Parce qu'il t'a aidé mission ça entrer dans Gangwa.
To allow this organization to come to Gangwa. So God gave Lisa to Pastor Mark as his wife.
Madame Pastor Mark
and his wife Lisa. I would say
she's a kind of people.
She's awesome. That God is really in one accord with this ministry here.
I am the second foreman here in the technical school and the clinic, doing many things, a good job for the youth. You can see that, but I learned English at Haiti, right? But now I can speak a good English. They learn me many things. So Pastor Mark and Lisa. So I was live with them for maybe 8 years. He's doing a great things in Gangwav, especially for the youth. So I'm so joyful. So working for Ijawais. When I talk to Lisa or Pastor Mark, so they encourage me. Like they preach me like the gospel and they encourage me. Like so, it's really great to have them in Gangwa.
Pastor Abel called me and said, I'm moving to Gangwa to help Pastor Mark in the church. So come in and take us to Gangwa. So Pastor Mark and Lisa called me and they talked to me.
Et puis, c'est Lisa Dim, m'a venu joindre en Haiti Awaz le 12 janvier.
You can come see me in Haiti Awaz. And then Sister Lisa said, you can help us in the kitchen, and she worked very kindly to me. And Haiti Awaz helped me paying schooling for my children.
Et puis, aider manger.
Feed me.
Et puis, prends soin moi-même avec toute famille.
They took care of me and my children, my family. After the earthquake,
côté nous t'es habité écrasé.
Where we used to live destroyed.
Et puis Haiti Awaz aidé me gagner une belle caille.
And Haiti Awaz built me a nice house. Thank you.
Et moi dis tout missionnaire qui
and all the missionaries that come and go to Haiti Awaz, thank you.
Parce que et puis pour bon Dieu faire chemin dans Haïti.
God will continue to open doors and make ways.
Bon Dieu béni.
God bless you.
Yeah, I've been working with Haiti Rise after the earthquake. It's almost about 2 years ago, but I used to do many jobs with Haiti Rise, like fixing air conditioning, repair, and then do maintenances. And then now I am also part of the church. I'm the one who in charge to leading the worship team and these ministries. And then since I was working with Haiti Rise, I can see a lot of change in Haiti Rise. We have the clinic building. And then we also have the technical school and Haiti-wise doing a great job into Gringoire to start building a children village. And they have in mind to build a school. I feel enjoying while worshiping God. This is my calling from God to helping into His house. And I feel comfortable while I'm worshiping God and serving into God's house. To be a pastor, to helping people and teaching people how to follow God, how to serving God.
I was born here. I see Haiti Rise.
Il rentre dans Gangouave.
Came to Gangouave.
Il a fait un bon travail dans Gangouave.
So Haiti Rise is doing a very good work in Gangouave. So this is one of the organizations that has lots of respect for people, in building houses for people. They know what to give people, so showing respect to them. The organization have done lots of things. By example, we dug lots of. I take my hat.
Mission en tout en pile respect. Moi dis mission en bon travail et me là pour m'accompagner dans tout ça là.
I take my hat off for this organization, and I give my word that I will be beside this organization and whatever they're doing. And I say thank you to Pastor Mark and thank you for what you're doing in Gangouave and Haiti.
Madame Bazou. Madame Bazou is the head cook for the school. So in this kitchen out here we have her and her ladies that are preparing the lunch for the children.
It's a good institution. It helps a lot of people. Not only to send a lot of people to come and help with Haiti Rise, but that people that God has to send us so God can bless them also.
I would like to help my church, my country, in my city. When I am coming to work over there, I read a lot of experience about why. He showed me a lot of things. Without Wesley, I can't do anything. Without Teacher Roy, I can't do anything. I would like to continue to work with Roy. I love it. Pastor Mark, Pastor Lisa for the vision he come at Gangouave. Its vision, it's a big vision for the youth because you put many things about the technical institute, about the technique clinic, about the school. We thank you for the help you come help us Haiti at this moment. I love my people. I love Haiti. I love Gangouave. I love some Canadian come here. I love some American. I love people. I have a big vision for Haiti and for Gangouave.
Bonjour. Ça va côté l'église vaillée. Bonjour. Ça va côté frère Yvel vaillé. Belle histoire. Yon jour dans la vie moi, m'a gen pour me partager avec toute nation sur terre. Belle histoire. Yon jour dans la vie moi, m'a gen pour moi partager avec toute nation sur terre. Hallelujah.
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 Thank you.
I'm the chairman of the Bible Haiti Rise. So I'm the president of Association Pastors Gangouave. In this association, we have 107 pastors. We in my church are in Gangouave. So I'm so glad to be in Gangouave now to teaching the Bible of the population, the teacher, the pastors, and the students of the Gangouave. So I'm so glad to trois bases ça yo.
There are three things:
spiritual,
spiritual,
social,
et
économique.
and economic.
Les toutes transformations ça yo fin fait bien.
Once we transform that kind of things,
N'a gon pays côté monde capable vivre.
will be a Haiti where people can live.
We have decided to open a school here at Haiti Rise. So I passed a competition, but right now I am one of the teachers because I like teaching, I like kids, I like to share what I hear from my mind with all those who have needs. That's why Monday morning we started with Bible teaching over there in the church, so we can tell them about Jesus and how important it is to know the Bible as children, as kids, to know the Bible. What can they do in their life when they know about Jesus?
To our friends in Haiti, from your friends in Canada.
Too many children in this class, we divide them two. Too many children.
Too many for one class.
We divide them two.
Oh, wonderful. So this is the second kindergarten class here. That's wonderful to see the school expanding. Education is not government funded like it is in North America for primary and secondary kids. So unless a family has money, a child can't go to school.
The need is great for sponsors, but the opportunities for people that are skilled to come down and train up these individuals. For example, in the technical school, skilled people in mechanics, in woodworking, in basically all of the trades are so needed, so that a whole generation can be trained up and in turn could take over and run the school and be the trainer.
Chris and Kathy are building a team to come back in November, and God willing and finances and stuff, I definitely want to be a part of that.
Started Haiti Arise. We started just doing simple fundraisers, little things, anything we could do to find resources to buy the land. We saved from our own savings from working in Canada. We did pop bottle drives, hamburger sales, and as we started to grow, we began to get the support of churches and individuals that wanted to come alongside and build with us. So today we have many churches all over Canada and the US that support Haiti Rise either monthly or special offerings annually. We also are supported in a big way by individual donors, people that give to specific programs, such as we have an education fund program to help sponsor kids to pay for their schooling and make sure that they don't fail in school, so they can, go on to be successful. Or we have people that sponsor the technical school building or the building of homes in the community.
Well, Haiti Rise is a good ministry to be involved with, and I'd love to invite whoever would see this video, and if God put in your heart to be involved with us, so you will be more than welcome to be involved with us. So we have our heart here. We're not going anywhere soon, so we are here to help and work with the Haitian people. We are here to give them hope that we have found in Jesus Christ. We are here to give them a skill so they can provide for themselves, family, community, and country. So it's a good place to be involved with. We want to thank you for being involved.
They really have a network of people that are just incredible volunteers that come and stay for months on end, and they get a lot done.
You really don't need any special talent. Lots of special talent is important because there's specialized needs here. But there's work for everybody to do. You don't need to have any special talent. It can be male or female. You can be young or old. There's something that you can do. But little by little, Haiti will arise.
1 in every 10 children in Haiti is a slave. So at 5 years old, I had to become a slave child because my parents, they had 15 children, and they were very poor, not able to feed the children, send them to school, put clothes on them, so they gave me away at 5. I was sponsored by people from North America, sending money down to the children's home to make sure my school was paying for and have food to eat. And then one of the family that sponsored me in the children's home, now they have become my adopted family from Canada. So when I went to Jamaica, God always put in my heart to come back and continue working with young people. We prayed and asked God to show us in what way we can be a greater blessing to the Haitian people. In 2008, we graduated 50 students in carpentry, mechanic, English, sewing, cooking, and Bible school. And then in 2009, we had 350 students taking all of those different classes. So this property here, we purchased it to build the children's village, to build the elementary school, high school. And then we're going to have a nice soccer field down there and a racetrack for children, young people in the community to come and use. So this is the vision for this place here. And we started digging already, and I'm excited and looking forward to what God has in mind and what He's going to do, and looking at the lives that are going to be changed and transformed in this place here. And then, of course, the church is going to be in this area here to preach the gospel and then bring Haitian to Jesus Christ. Yeah, so you can pray for us. So before, when God gave us the vision to come and start something in Haiti, and I was reading in Isaiah 60, and I saw this verse that says, "Arise, shine, for your light has come. Nations will come to you," and things like that. And I automatically, it grabbed my heart and my mind, and I claimed this verse for Haiti. That Haiti used to be the pearl of the Caribbean, the most beautiful country in the Caribbean. Now Haiti is one of the poorest countries in the world. So by reading that verse and claim it, and I believe that one day Haiti will become the nation, the leader that God has created her to be. And if we invest in the children, we give them education, we give them a skill, Jesus Christ in their heart, our country will be changed. Voodoo will lose power. The devil will lose its grip over this country because Jesus will be lifted up.